Hey everyone! Welcome back! I am back today with more RWBY. You guys, I cannot wait to see what is coming next on this show. If you're joining me early today, you already know what it means. It means you, that's right, you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, and as always, I'm sending you up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you so much for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. All right, guys, let's talk about the last two episodes of RWBY that I watched. So in the first one, we have kind of continuing with what I would call the general tone of the show. Fun, action, fast pace, happy, cute, but definitely with the with the action and kind of the sense of like, all right, there is kind of a bigger story, like all that, just kind of like what I become used to with RWBY, which is amazing. The episode after that took a crazy detour into Crazy Land. So let's talk about the first episode first, because I've been really enjoying the festival and the tournament. I love tournament arcs, and I said at the beginning of this one, I'm scared because anime has taught me to be very afraid of tournaments, and I was right, but we'll get to that when we talk about the second one. We had a couple of new characters. We had Team Funky show up, which I gotta tell you guys, I'm all about Team Funky. I really, really enjoyed them. I love the music, dance kind of theme of the team. I liked Flint, I think his name was. I thought he had I just think they all really have like cool, unique powers and designs and everything. But I gotta tell you, Neon Cat it's like my goals in life. Aside from like, I wasn't down with like her insults and stuff. Of course, that's what you do in battle. You try to get the other person riled up. But like, since Yang is also my girl, I was just not on board with like the body focused insults she was throwing. But aside from that, like she's everything I aspire to be in my life. She's just the cutest, brightest, like most colorful. And then when I found out her name, I just lost it. Adding on to that, it has been brought to my attention that Team Funky is based on internet memes. I think Flint's like from I think it was like a video game play through video. I don't play a lot of video games, sadly, so I'm kind of lost on me, but I guess that's where he's from. And Neon Cat is Neon Cat, which I don't know how I didn't put that together, but that just makes me like her even more. And the other two members, which I don't know if we've actually seen them. We may have seen them, and I just, just glossed over it because it was quick. But I guess they're based on the the black and blue versus white and gold dress meme from many years ago. Remember when that was a thing? Remember that when that was like all anyone was talking about? Yeah, times change, you guys. I remember when our biggest problem was the the dress meme. All right. Moving on, that fight was really good. I really enjoyed the battle. I've just really been enjoying the tournament in general, and so that I felt like followed a lot of the tone and story that we've been building up. Then the next episode comes along, completely blows my mind, because we have this huge revelation that there are these maidens that have this incredible power. And they're kind of a thing of myth now. They're like part of a fairy tale. Well, guess what? They're real. And all these things from like fairy tale and legend are kind of sort of real. And they've just been kind of phased they've been phased into like myths and legends now. Particularly, I think like the maidens. But they kind of hinted that like a lot of the things that were once common knowledge are now kind of like part of fairy tales. And that our crew, our four people, Ozpin, Good Witch, Crow, and oh my god, I just lost his name. Ironwood. That was crazy. I lost it for a second. They're part of an organization that protects the maidens and protects the world, and they're kind of privy to this knowledge, and the rest of the world is not. The rest of the world has kind of moved on and built up like a civilization without any of these legends, so it would contradict so much of what the world takes to be like gospel truth, that trying to reintroduce that knowledge would create chaos. Chaos creates negative emotion. Negative emotion attracts the grim. So basically, Pyrhha is chosen for this very heavy responsibility of not just kind of taking up the mantle of the Fall Maiden, but as I understand it, because the circumstances are so unique, she would have to basically absorb the Amber, the current Fall Maiden's aura. So instead of just taking the power, she's taking kind of the way they've described aura to us is essentially kind of like, almost like the soul. She'd have to like absorb her person, and we don't know if it will work, and we don't know if it does work, how much of Pyrrha is actually going to be Pyrrha anymore. Where will Pyrrha end and Amber begin? Will it even be Pyrrha anymore? Will it be I'm going to go out on a limb and say it'd probably be like a mix, and it would create this huge, sorry, I just almost knocked over my camera, this huge identity crisis, which I think would be interesting, but putting Pyrrha in that position, I didn't realize how much I had come to like love and adore Pyrrha until she was put in a situation where she's like in danger. And it's one of those things that just kind of hits you like, oh my God, like Pyrrha's just kind of been here consistently, and I know I like her, but now, like, I'm sure of the fact that, like, I love her, and I don't want her to get hurt or go into a horrible situation that's going to result in, you know, danger, identity crisis, whatever for her. So that was crazy. So they could have just left it there, and it would have been like, wow, like, I feel like the Fall Maiden thing just got, like, dropped. Like, the maidens, in general, just got totally dropped on me. And I was like, wow, that's like a huge new bit of info. They weren't going to stop there, guys, because the end of the episode shows Yang fighting Mercury. She wins, and he goes after her. Like, I saw it with my own two eyes. He went after her. Well, he didn't go after her. It was another hallucination thing like they did with Team Coffee in the forest a few episodes ago. And I was kind of like, wait, what happened? And now I'm sure of it. They can produce some kind of mind-altering illusions. So she breaks his knee, and the whole arena is going nuts. And there's just a whole lot of Grimm out there like, I smell dinner. And I think it was so well done that they actually mentioned in the episode when they're talking about the maidens how fragile this piece is at this point, and how introducing a large chaotic event or concept could really throw them into like a war. And then they drop on us an arena filled with how many, I don't even know, people just all having negative emotions at once. I have no idea where they're going with this. Is the war starting now? Is this just kind of like, is this going to be one of the catalysts of the war? I honestly don't know. I don't know what's going to happen to Yang. Are they going to like throw her out because of this? I don't know. My girl Yang, she was just trying to protect herself. Like, I saw it, Yang. I'm with you. I feel you. I don't blame you for what you did. Yang is my girl. So where do we go from here, guys? There's only one way to find out, and that is to jump into the very next episode of RWBY. Let's go. What?
I'm sorry. I want to be feared.
What? What? Impossible. What's happening?
I want to be powerful.
Huh?
Someone call police.
Oh.
How did you do that?
Huh? Is this a flashback?
Unless, of course, you want them to hear you.
What do you want?
I've already told you. And I don't like repeating myself. Stealing is an art of patience, coordination, and in a pinch, sleight of hand. But you didn't steal that ring in your pocket.
Oh,
You took it right before the jeweler's eyes.
okay.
And he smiled.
Who are you?
Is that how they met?
You will question everything you know.
This is impossible.
Huh?
I wish to take on an apprentice. Follow me, and you'll never be hungry again. Thank you.
Wow. Oh, and this is how they met him?
What are you looking at?
I'm looking for Marcus Black.
Who?
There you go.
Uh-oh.
The assassin?
And you're his son.
What?
We saw your fight from the tree line. He's taught you well.
Did he,
So,
did he kill his dad?
What's your name?
Mercury.
Mercury.
Oh my
Tell
god.
me, are you anything like your father?
Oh, dang.
What's in it for me?
That's how they all got
Need
together.
him. Everything was going fine. Ugh.
Do not mistake your place.
Woo!
My dad always said, if you need to know a city, ask the rats.
Well, hello, gorgeous.
Oh, that's the Roman? I can
So,
tell by the voice.
Let me get this straight. You could have gone to anyone for help. You could have made a deal with a gang leader, paid off some huntsman that had strayed from their
It's Adam.
righteous path. But
His voice.
instead,
And we've put a lot of thought into...
then you're clearly not thinking straight. If you truly understood me, then you would know that coming here was a mistake.
Oh,
White Fang is not an organization for hire. We're a force of revolution.
okay.
I
Oh,
believe our plan will be beneficial for all parties involved.
how did they talk him into it?
He and I are working on a revolution of our own,
Roman?
but we can't do it without your forces. We need...
What you need is to leave. You're asking my men to die for your cause. A
Oh.
human cause.
Yeah.
That is not
That's
an
not-
idea I am willing to entertain.
So how do they convince him?
Very well.
Nothing. We need to finish preparing.
Oh my
The train
god.
will be here at dawn.
Oh, that was before the black trailer that they went and robbed the
There's
train?
another task we must attend to.
Excuse me?
Huh?
I'm looking for a friend of mine.
So disorienting.
Just here yesterday.
Remember the plan. Exactly as discussed. Not a foot out of place.
What's happening? And I love the way they're like cutting to black like this. It's so disorienting. It's crazy. This isn't Amber, is it? Oh no. Uh-oh. Because they have the hallucinatory... Oh, they have like the hallucination powers. Is this how they got Amber? They made her see like a little girl in the... Oh no! I knew it was them that attacked Amber. Oh, this is so cruel. She's obviously so gentle and kind. Oh. And they took part of her power. Oh, she knew. She knew something was off. She's got good senses. Uh-oh. Oh. Which one of them got the power, I wonder? Oh. Dang it. Whoa! That's awesome. She is super powerful. They were not prepared. But something happens. How do they get around her? Dang, girl. That is awesome. Oh no, is this... did Cinder just show up? She is awesome. I feel so bad she's gonna lose this fight. I wish she wouldn't. Whoa! I kind of expected her to have like fall powers, but her powers are like, she just turned something to ice. Oh, this music too, though. Dang it. Oh, shoot. Oh no, look at her. Oh, look at her go. Does she have like super speed or something? You could barely see her. Oh! Oh no. Oh! Amber! She's not done yet. She is not done yet. Get out of there. We know she doesn't, though. Oh! Ooh! Oh, no. Like, I knew what was gonna happen. It's just frustrating. So it was them. How exactly did they get her power? What? Whoa! No, 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 no. Oh, she can do that? Oh! So they would have gotten more had it not been for Crow. Oh. And now she's got some of power. Is that her semblance that she can siphon powers like that, or is that something else entirely? Good God.
The huntsman severed the connection before it was complete. Yes, it's an emptiness. It burns like hunger. I like it.
Oh.
Yes. I will claim what is ours.
Claim what is... Who's she talking to?
We'll find her, sir. I swear on my life.
Forget it. It's time I return to Mistraland.
Oh. Did Blake leave at this point?
What is this?
They're here to change your mind.
We could have gone to anyone for help, but we chose you, Adam Torres. Our plan will be beneficial for both of us. Or one of us.
Is that why her arm can light up now? Because she has some of the Fall Maiden's power?
So, which will it be?
Doesn't seem like he has a big choice. What are they gonna do about this?
Please, somebody help him!
Oh, you.
Can you do something?
We need to get this boy to a hospital. Grab a blanket.
I wonder if he's even really hurt. He might be, because she really went for it. She really kicked him,
I
but...
don't understand. He attacked me, I swear!
Stow it! You've already caused enough of a scene.
God.
Here, we've got an ambulance ready to go.
Oh, God. I'm getting so sick of them.
That girl won't leave his side.
We'll take good care of both of them.
You know what? I'm getting so done with them.
Doc, tell me, will I ever walk again? Ow! What's your deal?
Headache. One mind I can handle, but two is a stretch.
Well, you all performed marvelously. Driver included.
Oh, is that Neo?
So,
I don't know what Beacon's headmaster's teaching his students, but that was disgraceful. Completely uncalled for.
Oh boy.
Despite these reinforcements, local authorities are still calling on any available huntsmen to aid in suppressing the spike in grim activity.
Oh yeah, they're coming.
hey, I was watching that. Shut up. This is
Oh.
how you treat a patient.
Oh!
Enough.
He has like a, okay.
Mercury put on a wonderful show. He was quite brave.
These things aren't exactly cheap, you know.
So what's next?
You and I will ensure that our next matchup goes just as smoothly.
Oh god. So he has like
About
a
me.
bionic
You
leg.
get to lay low until the end. We wouldn't want people to see you on your feet and have this all be for naught now, would we?
Oh, please someone see him on his feet.
Can do.
Please someone. Please someone. Don't tell me that's the end. Ah! God! Alright. Let's talk about that. So we actually got to see Amber in action. We got to see what actually happened to her. So I kind of, I had a feeling that it was them behind it. But there was one thing that I noticed during those parts where the screen was blacked out. Some of the time it was like Cinder talking to Emerald, or, you know, like, the way that they all encountered each other and the way they met and ended up becoming like kind of a team, I guess. But there was one part where it feels like Cinder is talking to somebody else and she's like telling her, it's after she gets the Fall Maiden power, and she's telling her like it's a burning, it's an emptiness, which is interesting in and of itself. Or telling whoever, I'm saying telling her, but who is she talking to? Was she supposed to be talking to like just one of like Emerald or Mercury or Roman, or was she talking to somebody? Because I've had some questions about whether or not this whole Queen has pawns thing refers to something bigger than just Cinder. Like I kind of assumed Cinder was the Queen, and now I'm like, is there somebody else? Like while I felt like maybe Cinder's the Queen, I've also had this like kind of burning feeling that there is somebody higher up in charge. And I wonder if Cinder was talking to that individual. I'm saying her because I'm thinking Queen. But I wonder. But man, it was great seeing Amber in action. I found myself like rooting for her even though I knew it was going to happen. But thank God that Crow showed up when he did, or else Cinder would have taken all of the power. So a question about, because we've seen Cinder like light up and everything, and now it kind of makes sense. Okay, she's had the Fall Maiden power. But is that like when she made the little beetle thing come out and like it siphoned the power? Is that like her semblance, or is that something else? It's kind of hard to tell. I'm not sure. Like, is her semblance to absorb other people's powers or something? Because that would be pretty cool, actually. Or is it just like something else that they manufactured for this occasion because somebody had to be the one to siphon the powers from the maidens, which now we know, I guess, is what they were after. We also got to see Adam in this again. We got to see Adam and Blake before the Black trailer took place, before the train robbery, because he said the train will be here soon, which was pretty cool. And we got to see, because I always wondered, like, how in the heck did they convince the White Fang? Well, now we know. We have a nice little, they went and filled me in on a bunch of different stuff in this one. And also we kind of ended the episode by coming back to, you know, what had happened at the end of the last episode, and Yang getting carried off by security, which is like, it wasn't her fault, but you can see how not only is that like, oh wow, they think she attacked someone, but when you think about the consequences of that many people getting upset at once, like, my lord, how have they managed to keep this whole kingdom from like not getting, or this whole, like, there's a couple kingdoms, how have they managed to keep them from not getting upset all at once? Can you imagine? Like, that would that would never happen. As I film this, it's 2020, and I'm just like, thank God there's not really grim. Because we would all be screwed, like, big time. Because there's been a whole lot of negativity and everything. But how they've managed to keep everyone just so complacent and peaceful and everything is really, it's crazy. So you can see why, like, yeah, they would feel like, oh man, we've got to get all these people, like, calm down and everything, get her out of here. And, you know, we had kind of, a few episodes back, their little council had, I remember at some point Ozpin had been kind of like in question, like, you know, people are losing their faith in you, or like, we're losing our faith in you or something. It felt like they were talking to like a higher part of the council that they're on. And so this, you know, when they were interviewing people and they had the one guy being like, what is Beacon even doing with their students? This is terrible. This reflects even worse on Ozpin now, which is another thing. So we know that, like, kind of felt like they were somebody was trying to get Ozpin, like, out of power. It's kind of the impression that I got a few episodes back. So, wow, guys, we really just went from, like, we really went from 0 to 100. Like, not 0, because they've been ramping up for a while saying, like, there's something brewing. But then just, like, without warning, it was just like, boom, it's here. It's, you know, things are real now. All right, guys, let's jump into the next episode. And now that we've gotten that very, very helpful and very informative flashback sequence, let's jump, I'm guessing, back into present time and see what is going to happen. Let's go.
But Yang would never do that. Yeah.
You all seem like good students. And the staff here at Beacon are fully aware that you would never lash out the way you did under normal circumstances. What I believe and hope this to be is nothing more than the result of stress and adrenaline. When you're out on the battlefield, your judgment can become clouded in an instant. Sometimes you see things that simply aren't there. Even after the fight is past.
But I wasn't.
That's enough!
Sounds like he's talking from experience. Where is Crow?
The sad truth is,
Does Crow
when there
know
was an accident,
about the
an assault,
hallucinations?
it doesn't matter. The world saw you attack an innocent student. They've already drawn their own conclusions. And it's my job to inform you that you're disqualified.
Oh. No, come on. There has to be somebody who's aware of these hallucinations.
Believe me, right? Duh. You're hot-headed, but not ruthless.
Right. My girl. Blake. Blake.
I want to believe you. Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
Uh-oh. Oh. But she cares so much for Blake. They had that moment.
Say something like that. Yang would never lie to us. I had someone very dear to me change. It wasn't in an instant. It was gradual. Little choices that began to pile up. He told me not to worry.
Adam.
First there were accidents, then it was self-defense. Before long, even I began to think he was right.
Oh.
This is all just very familiar.
And they've been working with Adam, so the other side would know that.
You've never done anything like this before.
Yay.
So, I want to trust you. I will trust you. But first, I need you to look me in the eyes and tell me that he attacked you. I need you to promise me that you regret having to do what you did. I saw him attack me, so I attacked back. Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
All right.
I think I'm gonna rest up. We'll get out of your hair.
Need to stick together now more than ever, girls. Come on.
This is a mess.
Is she doing okay?
Oh, everyone's
She's doing the
concerned.
best she can.
I heard Mercury and his team rush back to Haven to be with his family. So, until they land, no one can really question him about what happened.
If there's
Convenient.
anything we can do, please don't hesitate to ask.
Alright then. If that's the case. Pyrhha,
Yeah.
you be sure to win one for Beacon, okay?
Hmm.
It's what Gang would want.
Yeah. Pyrrha's got her own stuff going on.
I'll do my best.
Always being strong. Always just
Be
putting a
sure to
smile
lunch
on.
tonight in case you're picked.
Coffee?
Tea.
Get a nice warm comfort beverage. Probably not coffee. They're pretty wound up already.
You're the lady. No more moping around.
Whoa! Ah!
Get your butt in shape for the big fight.
Let's go. Let's go.
It could be tomorrow. It could be the most important part of your entire life.
Oh my god.
Nora's right.
Nora. Please do nothing to the cook.
Hold your breath. You need to focus. You'll be defending the honor of Beacon Academy.
Of course.
This blend of herbs and vegetables is filled with nutrients vital to your body's well-being.
Oh, so helpful.
Please, there's no need to thank me.
Thank you. Ugh, that looks like slime from a lake bed.
Algae contains numerous
tastes
spectacular properties.
Oh, it
Check
is.
yourself.
It is. It is slime from a lake bed. Oh, no. Yeah, no. Oh. Oh. See? That got her mind off it.
What's wrong with you?
Me? You're the one that wasted perfectly good juice.
Oh,
We're
boy.
supposed to help her, not poison her.
Absolutely nothing wrong
Oh.
with that.
If it looks
John, why don't you go say something
then there's
comforting?
something wrong.
Hey, how about we all get some fresh air?
Yeah. What's... Aww. He could sense it. He could sense she needed a little... I love the apron, too. Like, please do nothing to the cook. Please give the cook space.
Hey there, firecracker.
Hey, Crow.
Thank God.
Why'd you do it?
I don't know if he knows about the
Know what?
hallucinations,
All
though, he
you
got
know
there
is that you
after.
attacked a helpless kid. So either you're lying or you're crazy.
I'm not.
She's neither.
Crazy. Got it.
Who knows? Maybe I am.
No, you're not.
Here I thought your dark-haired friend was the emo one.
I saw my mom.
Huh?
I was in a lot of trouble. Took a pretty hard hit. But when I came to, the person attacking me was gone. And I thought I saw her.
What?
Sword. Like the one in you and Dad's old picture.
Was that what we saw at the
You're
end of
not
the last
crazy,
volume?
gang. That was your mom, all right. Let me guess. She didn't say a word, did she?
How did you know that?
I don't see my sister very often, but she does try to keep in touch
Oh!
whenever it suits her.
They are related.
Wait, you mean you talked to her? That was real?
Yeah, she found me. Had a tip from my most recent assignment and wanted me to give you a message.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
I was trying to wait for the right time, and this sure ain't it.
Nope.
But I guess you deserve to know.
Yeah. Wow.
She wanted me to tell you that she saved you once, but you shouldn't expect that kindness again.
What?
Raven's got an interesting way of looking at the world that I don't particularly agree with. And she's dangerous. But you're a tough egg, kiddo. Shouldn't let this tournament thing get you down. You had a slip up. Sometimes bad things just happen. I say it's time you move on.
Move on to what?
Well, Raven let some info slip before she took off.
Okay.
I'd want to track her down. I think I might be able to help.
Really? Are they gonna track her down? Wow. The message, though. Don't expect that kindness again. Oh, is that a sign?
Hey. It's no green goo, but I think it still might do some good.
I think it's gonna do a lot more good than green goop.
Right. Thank you, Jaune.
Talk to Jaune.
Come on, man.
So many
Let's go back to the
snacks.
fairgrounds.
Ugh.
I'll give you
You were the first person to ever believe in me. Even when I told my parents I was going to Beacon, they told me not to worry if I ended up having to move back home. How depressing is that?
I'm sure they didn't mean...
I guess I'm just trying to say that you've always been there for me, even when I didn't deserve it. And I can tell there's something on your mind, so I don't know. How can I help?
You're already doing it.
Oh my god, this is happening. They're getting snuggly. Oh, I love that. Her destiny is
Jaune,
approaching.
do you believe in destiny?
I don't know. I guess that depends on how you view it.
When I think of destiny, I don't think of a predetermined fate you can't escape, but rather some
Nice.
sort of final goal, something you work towards your entire life.
Okay.
Something you shape.
Yeah, I can see that, sure.
Well, what would you do if something came along that you never expected? Something that had the potential to stand between you and your destiny?
Like, what?
Or what if you could suddenly fulfill your destiny in an instant, but at the cost of who you were?
Pyrrha, you're not making any sense.
Oh, it's a long story.
None of it makes sense.
Oh.
This isn't how things were supposed to happen.
I'm sorry. Please, I'm just trying to understand what's wrong.
I've always felt as though I was destined to become a huntress. To
Okay.
protect the world.
That's her destiny she's been working towards.
And it's become increasingly clear to me that my feelings were right. But
Not the way she
I
thought.
don't know if I can do it.
Of course you can. The Pyrenicos I know would never back down from a challenge. And if you really believe it's your destiny to save the world, you can't let anything stand in your way.
Well, that's that then.
Pyrrha?
Oh!
Stop.
Oh!
Did I say something wrong?
Oh! Woo! What?
Jaune!
What just happened?
I'm sorry.
She got...
Wait!
Wow! Oh, man.
Hey,
That wasn't what she wanted to hear. That was not what she wanted to hear. Maybe it's what she needed to hear, though, but... Oh, yay! It's Velvet.
Ruby, how you going?
Hi, Velvet. What are you up to?
Oh, you know, just working on my photography. Do you want to see?
Yes?
That's better.
It's
Sorry to hear about
abstract.
your sister. Is she doing okay?
Yeah, she's fine. Thanks.
I think it's just awful what people are saying about her. Yang's such a nice person.
Well, I'm glad someone thinks so.
Most people don't know what it's like on the battlefield. I mean, even experienced fighters can get scared and start seeing things. If it happened to Coco, it can happen to anyone. Yeah.
Oh!
Or she saw Yatsu with her in the forest during the fight with Emerald and Mercury.
Interesting.
Never made it out of the Geyser fields.
Bless you,
They're from just
Velvet.
hallucinations, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
love you. I've loved you from the minute I saw you, Velvet, and I love you more right now. God bless you. Oh, yes, that's all she needed. All we needed was just the seed of doubt, just a lead. That's all we need is a lead.
Emerald's here?
Oh, Ruby, be careful. Uh-oh. Whoa.
Mercury?
It looks like our first contender is Penny Polendina from Atlas.
What is
he doing?
What is he
And
doing?
her opponent will be Pyrhha from Beacon.
Oh, Pyrrha's fighting right now?
No.
Ooh, polarity versus metal.
Oh.
That could be bad.
Oh. Oh no, are they gonna try to set up Pyrrha too? Oh no! I didn't even understand them saying that it was Penny. He's like, yay. Oh no! This is gonna be like the magnet incident, but way worse! Holy crap! Oh my god, you guys. Okay. So that one I feel like returned a little bit more to the formula we know, but now with all this, like, things are never gonna be the same now that we have all this info, and all these occurrences. So we have Yang dealing with the fallout of everything that happened, and all I have to say is thank God for Velvet, that she said something, because that's like literally the only other way that we could have found out that there's something weird going on, except now Ruby knows, because I thought he was supposed to lay low. What in the heck is he doing showing up backstage? Like, how stupid can you be to just like show up there? Like, don't even be near the arena, dude. Like, don't even get near it. Wow. But I'm glad he did, because now, except that I have a feeling his intention is not to let Ruby leave there and be able to tell anyone else. Or, you know, I mean, I think it was probably really him. I don't think that was a hallucination. Maybe it was, though. Maybe he wasn't even there. Maybe it was because Emerald saw her. Emerald was there. Maybe it was. Maybe they're going to try to, maybe she's going to go back and try to say, I saw him on his feet. He's fine. They're going to be like, he's back in such and such with his family. And they're going to be like, oh, both these sisters are crazy. Dang. I don't even know what's going to happen. And they put Pyrrha against Penny. And so they know about Penny. So that's bad. That's very bad that they know about Penny. But we knew that because they were, by the way, somebody pointed out to me that the reason that Cinder's in the system and everything is because she had, back during the dance, she had hacked their systems, and that's why she can control the matchups, the tournament. So they knew. Oh no! This is going to be very, very bad for Beacon if like all of their people are just like going crazy and you know, or at least it's going to seem in the public. She's oh my god, she could really, really, really hurt. She could really, really, really hurt Penny. Holy crap. What was the one thing I said a few episodes back when they were about to mess with Penny? Don't mess with Penny. Don't mess with Pyrrha either. Don't mess with anyone. Thank God, at least we have some kind of a lead about about this whole like hallucination business. I don't know how they're gonna follow through on it, prove it, or anything like that. Also, we have some info about Yang's mom. So, okay, so first things first, I thought Crow was just kind of like a family friend at this point. But no, he is, okay, so he's Raven's brother. So he's Yang's, like, blood uncle. he's Ruby's like adopted uncle, I guess, because they don't have the same mom. Okay. But he is like more related to them than I thought. Because I just thought he was like on their team and like, you know, they just called him uncle because he was so close to the family. Okay. Raven, a Raven Crow. Okay, that makes sense. Raven is his sister. He's seen her. He was waiting for the right time to try and tell her. And just came at it this time, because why not? Things are bad enough already. So when he said that, when he said she had a message, I saved you once, but don't expect that kind of kindness again, was that supposed to be, was Raven saying that to Yang? What in the world does that mean? Or was it referring to Crow saved Yang when she went looking for her mom? The way that he said it made it sound like Raven was saying, I saved you once and expect that kindness again. But I don't know if I'm misinterpreting that. If I am, I'm sure somebody will clear it up for me, as you guys always do. It's even more fun watching with everyone kind of in on it with me because I get so much great feedback along the way. Also, we had Nora just being amazing. And Ren with his apron. And Nora just being Nora. I absolutely love it. I love seeing the team dynamic at this point because everyone cares and everyone wants to help their teammates. Oh yeah, let's talk about Ruby, Team Ruby for a second. The way that Blake was like, so we know Blake has some like trust issues and justifiably so, because as we found out in this, you know, she watched Adam just like change and change and change over time. And it started out as like, didn't mean it. And then it got worse and worse to the point where he was like another person. But after like that moment she and Yang had and everything, I was so sad that at first she was like questioning a little bit. Just to see Yang crying and like, oh God, I don't ever want to see my precious girl cry ever again. I don't ever want to see it. Let this be the last time. I'm almost afraid to say it because like I feel like there's some big stuff coming and we're all gonna be crying. I'm like, where can I find any wood here? Knock on wood. This is the last time. All right, guys. I'm overwhelmed. I'm absolutely overwhelmed in a good way because there's just so much going on. Okay, I had a blast of that in case you couldn't tell because I'm always like here when I'm watching RWBY. I hope you guys had a blast watching along with me. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to join me next time and we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.